Happy Saturday, America, and welcome to No King's Day, the day Donald Trump finally faces the reality he's been trying to outrun, a nation that refuses to kneel before him. And tonight's breaking story proves it. From collapsing job numbers to healthcare chaos to desperate political stunts, Trump's house of cards is wobbling. Stick around, because even Rachel Maddow just tore into him in a way that leaves no room for spin. Now, before we get to Rachel's epic takedown, let's talk about how we got here. Trump's White House is a circus of distractions. Government shutdown, shadow deals, fake strongman posturing, but the economy tells the truth. Because when the data finally drops, it's brutal.
We did just get the ADP jobs data, and the number is down 32,000 jobs in the month of September versus an expectation of a gain of 50,000 jobs for the month of September. So worse than expected.
So it's a weaker than expected number, and these revisions are pretty brutal.
That's not just a slowdown, that's an economic gut punch. And while Americans struggle, Trump's shutdown conveniently delays the official report that would expose how bad things really are.
You'll have a delay of the BLS jobs report is due October 3rd. That will be delayed.
So the economy's bleeding, but the numbers are hidden. Classic Trump. Hide the facts, shift the blame, and distract the public. Meanwhile, the same man who promised better, cheaper health care is leaving millions stranded.
It doesn't really matter what his excuse is. The end result is you're going to have, millions, 24 million Americans. They're going to have their premiums increased by almost double. 4 million Americans are going to lose their coverage.
24 million facing premium hikes, 4 million losing insurance. And Trump's response? To pick up the phone and call Vladimir Putin. Yes, this really happened.
I did actually say, would you mind if I gave a couple of thousand tomahawks to your opposition? I did say that to him. I said it just that way. Nobody wants tomahawks shot at him.
He literally asked Putin for permission to arm Ukraine. That's not foreign policy. That's feudalism. My lord, may I? And now that the No Kings protests are underway, Trump's loyalists are panicking, spinning this democracy movement into a smear campaign.
This is about one thing and one thing only: to score political points with the terrorist wing of their party.
Then came Trump's spokesperson, Caroline Leavitt, who turned the hate dial up to 11.
That the Democrat Party's main constituency are made up of Hamas terrorists, illegal aliens, and violent criminals.
Which is set to hold a Hate America rally in D.C.
And if that wasn't enough, Speaker Mike Johnson jumped in to label peaceful protesters as Antifa and Hamas supporters.
They have a Hate America rally that's scheduled for October 18th on the National Mall. It's all the pro-Hamas wing and the Antifa people. They're all coming out.
So let's be clear. Republicans are calling ordinary Americans terrorists for demanding that no president, not even Trump, stands above the Constitution. But you know what? The distractions aren't working anymore. Because as Trump buries data, attacks the media, and pardons crooks, journalists are fighting back. And Rachel Maddow just delivered the knockout blow.
That's a president operating from a position of strength. Right? This is what he wants to be known for? I mean, his only moves right now are big distraction moves.
17 days into a shutdown, hiding economic data, freeing George Santos, and pretending to be the law and order president, that's not strength, that's panic.
We're in day 17 of a government shutdown. He's refusing to release the jobs data or the inflation data about what he's doing to the country's economy, while all the private sector data that we have to look to try to understand those things is terrible. His paramilitary and would-be military assault on his own people in cities across the country is being pushed back. Not only on every street corner where he's trying it, but in every courtroom where he's trying to get away with it, including in front of judges he himself appointed. He is pulling out all the last stops he can to try desperately to avoid the Epstein disaster he is still mired in. He is quietly pulling his nominees and hoping no one notices and asks why. The healthcare policy on which the Democrats are totally unified and taking their stand against him is about to be a full-blown economic disaster for literally tens of millions of American families, the majority of them in Republican-run states. He is 24 points underwater in his job approval. 24 points. And his big idea to change the subject is to free America's comedic poster child for compulsive lying and stealing. I mean, for a supposed strongman, this is all pretty weak, right? And on top of all of that, and perhaps because of all of that, tomorrow there may be the largest protests ever in this country, in all 50 states, all against him. Couldn't happen at a better time. Happy No King's Day, America.
So here's the truth. Trump's empire is cracking under its own lies. The economy's faltering, the shutdown is suffocating working families, and Americans across all 50 states are marching for democracy. Trump wanted to be king. Instead, he's becoming a cautionary tale. If you believe in truth over tyranny, hit subscribe, like this video, and drop a comment. Will No King's Day mark the moment America finally says enough to Trump's rule of chaos?